So just to go through the list real quick, I've got a, well, I guess we'll start with an HQ. Turgon HQ, he's got 3 psychic powers, and Catalyst and, well, he's got the adrenal glands and toxin sacs. Then there's 2 groups of warriors with Lash Whip, Bone Sword, and Devourers. And then 2 drop mycetic spore pods to drop them in from space. So 750 points.
How can I help you?
Okay, and then my list, I'm playing Black Templars. So I have my Castellan, or actually he's a Marshal, with a Terminator armor, Thunderhammer, Storm Shield, Adamantine Mantle, which makes him an Eternal Warrior. And then I have the Emperor's Champion, and his vow for this one is Abhor the Witch, Destroy the Witch. And got 1 Crusader squad, 5 men, all bolters except for 1 missile launcher. And then a second Crusader squad of 6 with a Power Fist, and they all have bolt pistols and chain axes, and there's 1 Meltagun as well. And then I have a regular Land Raider with no upgrades, and the Marshal, Emperor's Champion, and the Close Combat Crusader squad will all be in the Land Raider. Alright, so quick overview of the battlefield. Basically rocky outcroppings. We're counting them as basically area terrain or hills. If you're behind it, you get a 5+ cover save. Okay, so I won the roll-off for deployment, and Benton won the deployment side, so he picked this side over here. I got left with this side deployed first. Got my missile launcher up top on this hill, so he's got a good line of sight. I wanted to get the relic first turn, so I deployed my Land Raider right up on the edge. So we'll see if I roll a 1 for the start of the game and immobilize myself. We'll see what happens with that.
Okay.
And then
here's my 1 guy that I can deploy, my Turgon. So these are the powers he rolled up. I got Iron Arm, which is the big one, Warp Speed, and Hemorrhage. So he's just going to try to hang out. Night Fighting is in effect, so that is somewhat of a blessing. Hopefully he'll be able to make it and for the first couple of turns. And roll to see if I seize the initiative.
okay.
Nope. It's alright, so then it's going to be Drew's first turn.
Okay, and the mission type is Relic.
Oh, the Relic, yeah.
So there's the 1 objective right in the center.
It's a skull.
Alright. So we'll come back at the bottom of turn, or the middle of turn 1. Okay, so middle of turn 1, I moved up the Land Raider, checked the range. I was just outside of 6 inches, so I decided not to disembark. Shot the missile launcher and the Land Raider at his Turgon, and he made all his cover saves. So Benton's turn 1.
Yep.
Okay.
So Tyranid turn 1, I did get Iron Arm. I guess I should put him out there. I got Iron Arm off, and I only got +1 strength and toughness, but he also has Eternal Warrior, which is kind of cool. And so he's strength 6, toughness 7, hero. So just waiting for my pods to come in. So next turn, I guess.
Alright, top of turn 2. Alright, so big turn for the Black Templars. Moved up the Land Raider, disembarked the Marshal. He went separate from the Crusader squad. They picked up the Relic. He got ready to charge the Turgon. Shot everything again. This time I was able to get 3 wounds on the shooting phase from Meltaguns and laser cannons from the Land Raider. Got the charge in. The Marshal was able to do enough wounds to finish the Turgon off. Took a wound back because they were both at initiative 1. And so I have First Blood and the Relic right now,
and Slay the Warlord.
And Slay the Warlord, and now Benton needs to roll something to come in or the game's over.
Okay, and 1 thing comes in.
He has 1 unit with Warriors coming in. Okay, so Benton's bottom of 2.
Yep, the 1 Sport pod came in, which saved me the game. And I shot 1 Marine. That was it.
Alright, so now my Marines need to run and hide.
Yep.
Okay, so the top of turn 3, I went ahead and took the Emperor's Champion out of the Land Raider, charged well, shot and then charged with everybody. I did enough wounds shooting to take out a couple of the warriors, and then with the charge combined with Thunder Hammers and Power Fist instant killing, I was actually able to win that combat. So I have 3 Marines left. Marshal still with 1 wound, the Emperor's Champion, and he is about to drop his last brood of warriors in. Okay, so the bottom of turn 3, Benton dropped his pod, warriors came out, everybody shot at the Marshal, and weren't able to do any unsafe wounds. So top of turn 4. Okay, so shot and charged in, killed a couple with shooting, and did a couple more wounds, and then charged in. The Marshal's luck finally ran out, rolled a couple of 2s, should have looked out Surd on the melting gun or something. But anyway, only did 2 wounds back. He won combat, but I'm fearless in assault as Black Templars, so on to Benton's turn 4.
Yep.
Alright, so took 3 wounds in combat, took the melting gun off, and then had the Emperor's Champion left to take the remaining 2, and rolled a 1 and a 3. So he died as well. Power Fist didn't do anything back, and let's see, now we are on to my turn 5, which I can't do anything except for assault, so Benton's going to go ahead and kill the Power Fist guy real quick.
Do we want to roll it on camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Do. And. Okay, so the relic is down. If this game ends on turn 5, then Benton will win. I can't pick it up because it's not the end of the movement phase.
Yeah. So consolidation, he moved in on his turn. He gets the relic at his movement, the end of his movement phase. So he can't really move out of the way. So now we just roll to see if the game ends, and if Benton wins, or if I most likely wipe him off the table. So.
Yep. Okay. So you want to see if it is?
Yeah. Go ahead.
1 or 2. Oh, it is. Let it